Okay, guys. This is the second part of what we have posted last days. It is all about the reading sections. As it was stated by some scientists that there are two laws that we can follow. One of the laws is when you read a passage, you can first skim a passage before you answer the questions. And the second one is to answer the question before you skim the passage. But the preferable one is to skim the passage or to read the passage quickly before you you do the questions. And now I'm gonna show you how to read a passage and how to answer the question after that passage. We will gonna start by reading the passage first, and we will look what was questioned in other question at the last. The first thing is the direction. Read the following passage carefully and answer question from 6 to 29 that follows it according to the given specific instruction. Our main target or our passage is the race of fake news. This passage was collected from the American history, especially in December 2016. Inger Wells is the one whom this topics or with this topic about aim to talks about these guys. In December 2015, it said in paragraph 1 that in December 2016, Inger M. Wells drove 6 hours from his home to Washington, D.C., which is nothing but District of Columbia, where he opened fire in a pizzeria with an assault rifle. He had previously read an online news story about the restaurant being the headquarters of a group of children abusers run by Hillary Clinton. He decided to investigate for himself. Unfortunately, no one was hurt. This is all about the paragraph 1. When we come to paragraph 2, the history about Hillary Clinton is one of the most famous example of the growing phenomenon do with fake news. The conspiracy theory about the pizzeria began to appear on websites and social networks in late October before the US election or United States election. This was quickly denounced by publications such as the New York Times and the Washington Post. However, many people thought that these papers were themselves lying for political ends, and instead of disappearing, the fact history is now bolded. Is with from Representative Stephen Smith of the 15th District of Georgia. Peg history District of Georgia claimed that the mainstream media were telling false oath. Even though both this name and district were invented, the message was retweeted many times. A YouTube reputation of the New York Times article got 250,000 hits. When we come to paragraph 3, it said that fake news history can be hard to control for several reasons. Many people mistrust established news sources and others just don't read them. To the debunking of a fake history by a serious newspaper or TV channel was or has limited effects. In addition, the internet is very hard to police. Is very hard to police. When users are caught misusing one media platform, they simply go to another one or start up a website themselves. When we come to paragraph 4, there are also various reasons why people create fake news. Some have a political motive to belittle or incriminate their opponents. Other websites like the Union deliberately public or publish fake news as its try humorous comment on society and current affairs. Another group is in it for the profit. Many people clicking on entertaining fake news story can bring in a lot of advertising revenue. One man running fake news site from Los Angeles said he was making up to US currency of 30,000 a month in this way. There are also those like the small town teenagers in Macedonia who wrote fake news story about Donald Trump, who seem to be motivated fatally by money and fatally by boredoms. When we come to the last paragraph known as paragraph pi, it said, so what can we do to stop fake news is spreading? First, make sure that the website you read are legitimate. For example, by looking carefully at the domain name and about US section. Check the source of any quote or figures given in the history. Remember that amazing history about famous people will be covered by the mainstream media if they are true. Only share history you know are true and let your friend know tactfully when they unknowingly share fake news. Together we can turn around the post-truth world. This is all about our passage. When we complete our passage, there are some questions that we are going to do. The first one is directions. It is all about the matching. Uh, from paragraph 1 up to paragraph 5, there is a matching. You will look up on this one. It's a direction. Match each paragraph with the main issue or idea that it addressed and write A to G next to the number 6 to 10 on the answer sheet. The first one is paragraph 1. In paragraph 1, it just asks you that what is the main idea in paragraph 1. The second one is paragraph 2, the third one is paragraph 3, the fourth one is paragraph 4, the fifth one is paragraph 5. You will match this paragraph with their meaning in V. Let us start with paragraph 1 as the number 1. Paragraph 1, when we look upon this one, we can conclude or we can identify that it is all about the example of a fake news history. Then we can just match this one with E. An example of fake news history is all about paragraph 1 as we have read this passage before. Number 2, paragraph 2 is all about how a fake news history can grow in US. Then you can put F. Number 3, paragraph 3, it's all about why fake news is hard to stop. You will put G. And then 4, paragraph 4 is all about the motive for creating fake news. As we have read the passage and we have got more information about paragraph 1 up to paragraph 5. Paragraph 5, it is all about how we can try and control fake news. This is all about the first one, who is about matching. When we come to the second part, who is multiple choice, direction. Choose the best answer to these questions and write the letter of your choice on the answer sheet. Number 6, who is Stephen Smith? As we have read the fancy, we know who this man is. A fictitious person created to attack the media. B, a local politician from Georgia. C, a journalist on the New York Times. D, a members of the US House of Representatives. As we know, these guys, according to what was written in the passage or what we have read in the passage, Black Smith is a fictitious person created to attack the media because of the fake news. Then A is the correct answer. When we come to number 7, why did many people not believe the Washington Post and the New York Times when they denounced the Pizarro history? A, they checked the facts and found that the articles were incorrect. B, they thought the newspapers had not researched the history carefully enough. C, they didn't trust anybody. D, they thought the newspapers had a political agenda. When we look at this one, according to what was written in Washington Post, many people do not believe this one. This is because they thought the newspaper had a political agenda because the fake news are raised because of the political issue in United States, especially in the District of Columbia, known as Washington. Therefore, D is the correct answer. When we come to 8, or number 8, it said, which reason for the difficulty of controlling fake news story is not given in the article? Which one is not given in the article? A. People are skeptical of the mainstream media. B. Online media platform don't check story before publishing them. C. Many people don't read the mainstream media. D. Fake news story can easily switch to other website and platform it catch. This number 8 asking you about which one is not given in the article, or which one was not written in the passage. When we get into this choice, we must to conclude that B is what was not written in the passage. It said that online media platform does not check story before catching them. This could be, or should be, the answer B. When we come to number 9, it asking us that why did Inger Wells go to the Federa? Why did he go to the Federa? A said that he was working as a private investigator and investigating a crime. B. He was trying to commit robbery. C. He had become concerned after reading an untrue news story. D. He hated all supporters of Hillary Clinton. When we look at this question, or the reason why this guy went to Pedera, is all about to become concerned about reading what and true history. That is the reason what takes, or which takes Inger to go to the Pazera area in order to read an true news history. This is C as a correct answer. This is the reason. Number 10. Which type of motivation for the creation of fake news is not given? Which one is not given? A. It is a way of making money from people who fail to read the history. B. It is a way of commenting on current affairs. C. It is a way of attacking your political opponents. D. It is a form of entertainment. Uh, which of the following type of motivation for the creation of fake news is not given? Which one is not among this one? Then when we look at this choice, we can identify that A, the way of making money for people who fail to read the history is the answer. Therefore, A is the correct answer. The third one is vocabulary sentence completions. These vocabulary are selected from the passage that we read before. We can fulfill this blank space according to this given vocabulary in the box. It said the direction. We mean the direction you are going to do this one. The word in the following box are taken from the reading passage as one. Complete each sentence with an appropriate word from the box. Neither bringing out the word from outside, you must to complete this blank space with the word inside the box, and you will complete them according to what you read in the passage. The website says that the government had been lying to us, but it didn't present much real evidence. When we see this one, the website, we can substitute this blank space by claim it. The website claim it or said that. Number 12. Many people prepare to wear dyes instead of clothes made from real animal fur. For this blank space, we can say text fur. Number 13. The newspaper article is of great importance. It dies human rights abuse all over the world. When we look this one, we can identify that the word in this blank space of the substitution is denounce. We can put denounce instead of blank space. When we come to number 14, tape record of alleged conversation between the two suspects are unlikely to die them, to incriminate. Incriminate could be the appropriate answer. Number 15. Most doctors appear to recognize homeopathy as a legitimate or other type form of medicines. Hence, patient usually makes one's make use of it. In this, we can conclude that legitimate is appropriate to this blank space. Number 16, it is the business of Dash to prevent and detect crime of laws code of to punish crime, as it was indicated that the business of this blank space to prevent and detect each crime is this business is police business to prevent and detect the crime. This is number 16. Okay. The next part is reverence. It said in direction, write the word or phrase that each of the following pronoun refers in the above passage. Use the given clues in comparison. Okay. Number 17, it said it. Paragraph 4, line 3 refers to. When we come to paragraph 4, line 3, we will study. There are also various reasons why people create fake news. Some are political motives to belittle or intimidate the opponent. The website like the another group is in it. Which one? Fake news. Another group is in it. Therefore, the term it in paragraph 4, line number 3 means fake news. Number 18, they, in paragraph 5, line 5, the first one. When we come to paragraph 5, line 5, we can study paragraph 5. So, it said, so, what can we do to stop fake news is spreading? First, make sure that the website you read are legitimate. For example, by looking carefully at the domain name and about US section, check the source of any quote or figures given in the history. Remember that amazing history about famous people will be covered by the mainstream media if they are true. Only share history you know are true and let your friend know. Tactfully when they. They in this sense it mean your friend. It said that share only the history that your friend may know. They represent friend in paragraph 5. When we come to number 19, it says he in paragraph 1, line 4 refers to. Paragraph 1, line 4, it said that in December 2016, Inger M. Wells drove 6 hours from the home to Washington, D.C., where he opened fire in Fazera with an Aswal rifle. He had previously read on online news history about the restaurant being the headquarters of a group of children abuse run by Hillary Clinton. Who decide? Inward. He decided to investigate for himself and fortunately no one was asked. He represents inward in this sense. Inward should be the answer. Number 20, they represent they in paragraph 3 line 4 represent what? Paragraph 3 line 4. In paragraph 3 uh, line 4. If we read this paragraph, it said fake news history can be hard to control for several reasons. Many people mistrust established news sources and others just don't read them. So the debunking of a fake news by a serious newspaper or TV channel has limited effects. In addition, the internet is very hard to police when users are caught misusing one media platform. They simply go to another one or start up a website themselves. They, in this sense, refers to the users of website. This is all about this one. When we come to the last one, it said or it was talking about guessing meaning from context. Direction. Find a word from the reading text which has a closer meaning to each of the following words and write your answer in the space provided on the answer sheet. Use the given paragraph number as clues. Number 21, Pobla. When we come to Pobla, just let we come to paragraph 2. It said that the history about Hillary Clinton is one of the most popular example. Popular according to the passage or according to paragraph 2, it means famous or it means famous. Famous in this sense means popular. You can put popular as famous instead of popular. Number 22, dot. We can get this one in paragraph 3. Paragraph 3, it said, fake news history can be hard to control for several reasons. Many people mistrust. If you are mistrust, uh, if you mistrust mean dot. If you dot something, you mean mistrust. You are not trust that one. And then dot in paragraph 3 mean mistrust. And then number 23, rival. Rival in paragraph 4. When we see rival in paragraph 4, what does it mean? It said there are various reasons why people create the fake news. Some are political motive to belittle or incriminate their opponents. It means opponent in this sense. Opponent, those who are in opposite with this. For example, when you conduct election, you can have your opponent. Those who need that uh, that rank could be your opponent, and then you must to be in a rival or competitions. And then number 23, rival mean opponent according to what was read in or what was written in paragraph 4. And then number 24, unintentionally, when we get this paragraph in paragraph 5, it said that at the end of paragraph 5, you will start. Only share history you know are true and let your friend know. Tactfully when they and okay, number 24, unintentionally in paragraph 5, in paragraph 5, unintentionally in paragraph 5 means unknowingly. Yeah, that is all about. Thank you guys. Have a nice time. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like this video. Have a nice time. Thank you very much.